this? Okay, anyway, you're peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Oh, God. Stop. 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 Smack that clock. Up and at it. Bongo cat, bongo cat, bongo cat. Laying in bed, stare at the ceiling. But everything that awaits you, the prestigious University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning. Well, I mean, there we go. That's the name of the school, I guess. I'm gonna eat one more little toast thingy. And I'll be done. Who will be there? Who you could? Where? Coming as the fly by. You find your imagination's getting away from you. Girl, wake up. Teeth brushed. Hair calm. It's deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. Confidently grab a biscuit and strut out the door. Ooh, it's steamy. Okay. Nice, nice. In the quad. You gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School. University of Cooking School. Shit is so loud. There we go. Oh my goodness, hello. She's the most adorably awkward person I've ever met. You absolutely love her for it. Alrighty. Morning, Baka. You excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited. A little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? Is it this morning? I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh no. Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents. She always held her stuff to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quick sandbox, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. At the University of Cooking School for Academy, God, a famous 3-day only semester. What? You're being left behind and never catching up. Speaker Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped into practicing on a move. You know what? I'm gonna give her a pep talk. She needs it. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and her tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. She told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? That other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating. And you'll be delighting in the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time. Feeling our nerves begin to use the God. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay. Yes, it will. At least I've got these killer bangs. Yeah. Okay. Definitely believe it. Yeah. I cannot. They interrupted when somebody smacks your books and custom engraved measurements out of your hands onto the ground. The fuck? Ashley. Made that name up. Who did that? Your arch rival. She's totally evil. You can't help but feel with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Chicken shins? Damn. They have perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. But she had to add extra letters to make yourself feel better than everyone else. Yeah, no, for real. God damn, Lamau Ashley? Bruh. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. God, our friend. Okay. I'm not going to let you... Your really weird insults get to us. Across the squad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight. You can see them. You can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. They're rocking glutes. Oh my god, her face. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Oh no. I'm not sure what their arrangement is. You know them, Ashley and Van is just alright. Substantially more devious. Oh my god. The belt, the fucking shirt. The star hair. Oh my lord, I know, right? Just hand us her diplomas now, damn. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Aha. On the first day of school. Oh my lord. Resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh. Oopsie. I think it's broken. Reach forward and easily pull the door open. That could do the trick. I love you. Okay. You mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. It is cute. It's very funny. It's very funny. Someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Bakra, so are you going to maybe hold this door all day? Nope. His name tag clearly says Bob. You're just reading it upside down. Is he kind of cute? No, he's an idiot. It's funny though. I think it's just you. Go shrug your shoulders, following him to the building. Oh, you sit at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Okay. Ah! God, that bell. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of class. Aww. His little glasses and a little speech. And his little tongue and his a tie. I don't know what that is, but it also has a hat. Sprinkles. Sprinkles in his hat. Why does he actually look like a person though? Like that. This is unreasonably cute. What is she doing? I can't take this game for real. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. USAL. We're gonna call it USAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Wolf. What? Cute dog is a professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only the dogs must keep picking up the new ones. Is no one gonna question that this guy's like talking? Is this normal in this universe? Also, out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around you and a swirl of cherry blossom petal fill the air inside the classroom. Okay, I guess this is just normal behavior. This is just normal behavior. Chilly, someone closed the window. And then he walks in. That's Timothy. That's Timothy. He's so shiny and he has white hair. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student. He's a student? His remarkable goatee. That's what I was saying. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. He has a watch. He has a pen in his pocket. It's him. This is my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders and Josh Sprinkles. Sorry. Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone's looking at you. And you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Maybe you should open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Oh my god. Nobody talks to my friend like that. Jesus. Oh my god, I had to like... Wait, that was fucking funny. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. So what's all your weird insults? Besides, when vodka sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Oh my god. Only thing you didn't forget? Good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Mr. Dog steps in to settle the class down and then set some ground rules. Yeah, welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. I'm ready. Jesus. Okay. Birthplace of culinary legend, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. That is said and done. There will be a battle. You lift your sports and compete in the room cooking arena. Just another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss Quiet. Oh god, why is he walking around with T-Rex stands? Late to the class is bad enough for interrupting my monologue. You're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Oh, don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year at the school. You as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. No one remember me? You're expelled if you utter another word before I finish. Oh, he's angry. Look how angry he is. Oh my lord. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turned to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial appliance. I have nothing to say about this. Last burst into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Little smile. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Get away from me. Never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart is tough is well known. Chicken snack. As you know, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide and he locks onto it. His favorite, yeah. Well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slip with a cool doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously. Pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should learn the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors at all times. Exactly. That's the lesson here. Always carry on dog treats. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened by the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the classroom with only 2 options remain. Oh Lord. Ooh. Damn, that's a hard choice. See, he's hot. She's my bestie. I really want to sit next to Colonel Sanders, honestly. God, that's a hard choice. I want to get to know him, but like, she's my girl. She always stands up for me. Because if I'm a girl, because yeah, she needs it. Yeah. Exactly. You can't sacrifice a friendship for someone you don't know. Exactly. As I'm saying, we have plenty of other time to talk. Nice. As soon as you settle into your seat, professor makes an announcement. Think fast. Time for a pop quiz. Oh lord. Hey, a quiz about me. It's incredibly important and surprising. It's incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz. So tell me if you're ready for like culinary school. Keep your knife sharps and your focus sharper. Question one. Train A is traveling to point B, and train B is traveling to point A. How important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Yes. Forest is to tree. As chicken is to a slam dunk. Feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Sport. Sport. What food is the best for a broken heart? Pancake with sleep paste. Yeah, I'm big brain. I'm a huge brain. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's the best boy. Yes, 5 out of 5. So fucking smart. Top of my fucking class. None of y'all could even compare. You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's your West. Or if you can hear my dog snore. I took him for a walk and now he's dead asleep, snoring on the ground. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Ooh, he had little hearts come out of it. Oh, he likes big brain. He likes big brain bakas. Hot diggity baka, you just scored some major points with Colonel Sanders. Ooh, yeah. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. Damn. Makes sense that this school is dedicated to cooking, so be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Ooh. Your mouth waters. You smell that? Must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone gonna have here and then his name is just Student right now. Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Aw, poor dude. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. It must be the smell I smell. Indeed, that smell. That smelly smell. That smells smelly. The smelly smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Oh! Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded with a fried, crispy, golden finish. The aroma envelops you. You begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grovel as if you say, stop thinking and start eating! For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices required to achieve the perfect Balance of flavors. Look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. That's all I can say about that. What you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just crafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is a poison. Got him! Looks around nervously to see if anyone's laughing at her sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Your diary today. I saw something beautiful. I knew the moment that, oh god, I knew at that moment only the hands of a true gentleman make the fried chicken so tender. See her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she glides closer to Colonel Sanders. Ew. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, quote unquote. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. Look at his lashes, though. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts controlling his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and acts unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Take one piece of fried chicken out of this bucket and take your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Oh God. Save the moment. Some towards the line. Ooh, let's think of the flavors. Let's taste this shit up. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano, basil. Or maybe there's something else? Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper. Yes, even deeper until you find it. Could it be? You really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use. You try to go deeper in the sea of flavors. You snap out and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, sipping water. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by lunch. No one noticed that you traveled through space and time. You're tasting his food. Try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Approach the Colonel. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break his silence. I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. Think for a fellow chef. What exactly was on the chicken? Gasp! How bold of you to come out and ask. Where did he get this? Where did he get this staff? What the fuck? It was an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. This pose, this point, the chicken staff. It was just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Why does he look so disgusted like that? Damn, bro. Bungo catch shady. Bungo, bungo, bungo. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't worry. Be fine. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Oh, eased up. Nice. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone. Then he leans into you. You can feel his warm breath when he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use something like great my great grandmother taught me. Wham! You never would have guessed. In fact, I'm not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And it definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. You don't tell Colonel Sanders that. Oh, we're trying to derive the flavor. While you're wrapped in a huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders hasn't disappeared while everyone is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. Find him outside, standing in the queen. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. He says howdy. I love it. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue after I graduate. Sounds like you have big plans. Dare I say the biggest. Oh my god, he has like a little tear in his eye. Leave my mark on the sword, you can bet on that. You're alone together for the first time. You figure out a perfect moment to show your personality to him. Modest but thoughtful and letting him show your strength. Probably a better idea. Modest but thoughtful. Be like that. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. Okay, he likes that. Flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Beak. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. You should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step back into the massive arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients that they can need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. But to show our stuff, what if I totally blow it? Not gonna blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena! For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Didn't you pounce on Colonel Sanders? Hey Colonel, we might tackle this lesson as a team. A team of 2, that is me and you. That wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Sure, Bronco, we'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone, with 2 different students taking notice quickly. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. My 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but it's the price you pay for not being alone forever. He's got like stains all over him. I'm sure he's great, but I want to see what Clank can do. Sorry, Pop. I think Miriam partnered with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. Not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Oh goodness. Oh god. Oh god. He's happy. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank not even might have a face. There's something charming and earnest about him for facts. Look at his eyeballs. They're just fucking mechanical things. Tissue. I hardly know you. Ha 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 ha. Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Oh goodness. Looks like you two will be fine. It's not time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Take a basic dish and divide it up into steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Mashed potatoes and gravy, octopus bowl is mine. Steak rare seems easy enough. It's fancy, don't even need to cook it. Ooh. Mashed potatoes and gravy though? My grandmama? Oh, he liked it. My boy's been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we can make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you. Casually, your whole face was beet red like his fucking apron. Embarrassed, you turn away quickly. Go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Sure it is. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your fucking business. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Jeez, Van, while I'm over here crushing Baka's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? It's fucking music! Fuck yeah! Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old quote-unquote friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Baka was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know, she has a little cutouts. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs needs a lot of mental. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you'll be able to get to my level. Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing. It has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? Fit together, like thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about any of this makes sense. One thing's clear, she's coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Hunk of hunks. I feel like I should grab my bestie. But also, if I stick with him, it'll show that, like, he's mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders. Isn't that right? As a businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshake, I took on Baka as my partner for all this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Baka's natural talent or their loyalty. Oh, oh my God! I just got fucking roasted. Being defeated by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud, full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Oh, distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into perfect creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. Thus, it's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, just out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Aww. Oh, the wink. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. Oh yeah. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Ooh. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping spork up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Alexander. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful. Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. I expect better from you. If you are one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it for wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes face? Van rushes over, a covered dish in his hand. Oh my god, it's on his fucking axe! Mashed potatoes gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal, glazed upon my specialty, braised tentacles of octopus with silky saltwater sauce, created on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Jesus. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look with envy. Ribbon student rushes at Van, swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! But this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The result could be toxic. Too late. It's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. Oh, I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. That's when you look at the plate and the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. This is so hectic. Pop winces in pain for a moment, but then it's almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. It tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're emotionless as statues. The class ballrooms took the moment, stopping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. Oh my lord. I'm not sure the professors here are making enough money. Oh my god, dude, this dude died. This dude straight up just got yeeted. Hello? It turned into a ghost over here. Seemingly you're shaken up but really annoyed by that really annoying student. All his nonsense. Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What, like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. He just died. Dude literally just perished. Jesus Lord. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more spooky than a little spooky. More than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands on the quad. Neon glow. Quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go, I wanted to know. They're not great they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Facing them remind me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Nice. Now would be a perfect time to tell me you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders. Yes, Baka? something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Ah, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream. One day I'd be the greatest chef the world had ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting lots of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, and that our souls may grant them like wishes floating in a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up. Oh my god, his hair went up. His hair went up. Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting your cooking literally killed a guy? That wasn't mine! That was the other guy's! He ate the fucking... The other guy did that. Yeah, his cooking literally killed him. He's like, you can't prove that. Oh, that's what he said. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. Ban. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me? So I was just letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! What will you do? Attack! You go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love! Cook with love! Does 1 damage. It just got real! Let's attack. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Let's just go. We tried to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Spork Monster won't forget this. Really feeling threatened by attacks. Focus their mashed mind and draw energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. However you saw, we should attack. You mean defend. You said to defend. Which defense do you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening! This is not happening!" The sword monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. This utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. You said to go on the attack. Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monsters using cheese sauce on the lawn of the quad. You wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster prepares ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Bio villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summoned the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pinch. Does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. See? Injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. Finish him! No student will ever who gives a shit. This monster's mess with the wrong chef. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. You'll never survive my student loan debt destruction! Just 10 damage. The Spork monster completely vaporized. The Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. Fuck him. And fuck student debt. Fuck you. You continue to surprise me, Baka. Your defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Ooh, I want one of those. Open the cover and you find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Orko. That sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding a mysterious book in your hand. You coming down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted and the world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you get tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you and Colonel Sanders. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders for some reason. Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. The dreams are weird. Nice. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories? Premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used There was that secret ingredient about the Colonel Sanders when I hadn't told you outright. How much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie out in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with Sport Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like I'm moving too fast. There's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know he was the most popular kid in high school? No, but that does make sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted to prom king at school he didn't even go to. He was also the convertible that he's... Oh, wait, a convertible. I'm thinking maybe he got something lost in the language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school. The most famous student ever attending University School Academy. Your thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't me into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that be a thing is not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove your love is real. But it's not into me. Why did you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. He told me about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, I had a very strange feeling over it. The flavor was unlike anything I ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared the interest in cooking, so we both stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm not supposed to share the recipe. Besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it will use to anybody. The world to me, and no one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. I can't. We could give a faking name. I don't know. How about Eye of Newt? I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing. You figure you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns to does some thumb typing on her phone. You can't quite see. Probably not good. You can ask her to confirm what she's definitely not texting secrets to other people that you're interrupted. A window rushes in, cherry blossoms petals fill the air. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Run to him. This is the best way to show Miriam curious. You run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up on the back of his stallion and ride away together. That'll show her good. Colonel, my colonel, your sudden movement surprised the horse you rears up, kicking you directly in the face. I just got kicked in the face by a horse. I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It's important you remember exactly as I say. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Releasing my introducing my name 3 times, and the name is. Before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You wait to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spicers. That just is natural. Must. I shouldn't ride a horse to school, but maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong there. But one thing for sure, that colonel is pretty green. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. Nice to hear. No one really appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. With that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Jesus, girl. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van. They're doing something bad, but by the way, they're hiding. You know what? It must be really bad. Oh no. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Oh, there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You can even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magical spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping, you try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Time for class, you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you can know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes punch. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a good look what they're hiding, so they recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spork Monster. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who's hiding the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contexts are secret. You notice that they haven't been just studying the book. They get pop into the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of one more student. It's almost time for class. Clank! Beep beep! Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over to Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. Watch how you talk to him. We didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps on Clank to attack, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the fucking room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think I must be over me. I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, a hold of yourselves. Say this for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal a true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, take your seats. Apologize for my late arrival. I must have spent the morning chasing cars all around. My tiny legs are very, very tired. I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkle stops in his track and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down. Auftappen. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains the control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken! You want to pay attention to the lesson you truly do. This is why in 1776, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help about daydreaming about Colonel Sanders. You miss most of the important parts. And when you come to Sprinkles, is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Baka, naturally this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Can I sample the dog biscuit? Shimmering pepper. Really good pepper sends an item. Sparkles. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper triggered the most intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe, my friend. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Honestly, all you must do is... Sorry, I think you've got a spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work to fulfill the prophecy. You must feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. You come to and find everyone staring at you. The pepper was the last on this earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your arrivals make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Oh my god. Something a competition with you two? Yes. Yes. It's not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love? Sure, why not? But I'm definitely not going to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have importable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue the dreams of my being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I've already brought my own lunch. Baka, you should have it. It'll give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. Oh, my special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down and tartlet for dessert. Ew, chocolate milk, girl. Why chocolate milk? It takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food. It's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just as he featured boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Please, this lunchroom is not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. At least not till we turn on the timer! Oh my god. Just a huge relay blasts you in the face reading timer ready. That's what I'm talking about! Oh, woo! I stand corrected. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My bestie can best the best of them. Best believe it, like a diamond. I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had this chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress them again here. Time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. Timer runs out, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Fahrenheit. That was wrong. What? What are you thinking, Baka? Get your head in the game. You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know that Colonel Sanders represents exactly whatever. How many herbs should you use? 11. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Now that you've got some basic steps going, time to elevate your craft. Offers you the most flavor. Trust. That was what? It was a gratitude? Get it together. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley's simply stronger, faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw the energy from that place. How about you get to know harness energy? Where does it come from? That's right, this is your shot. You're not going to miss it. Arroo! You try to shut out the noise of the uranium, focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? So confused. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Is this the end? Yep. Game over. Try again. I want to try again. I want to try again. Let me try again. I will never give up. I think we can skip everybody's time. Alright, we saw this already. Oh, there we go. Let's go. I stand corrected. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Time to boil. Think fast time runs down your force pick randomly. Okay, so it's Celsius. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay, how many herbs and spices? 11. Right direction, wagging intensifies, elevate your craft, gratitude. Classmates are rooting for you, but actually gonna be stronger and faster. You want to survive. Gotta be humble about it. I believe in you, Baka. Fuck yeah, he's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. All you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy? What? What are you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition. Stranded on a desert with only one dessert cook. What do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. What the fuck? What does that have to do with crafting spectacular chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. The next station is over. Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, crowd gasps. Yikes. You know nothing more. It does. Not the personal touch. You might not have any hands. Baka does, and a good chef must be able to touch the dough. There's an easy way and a hard way. Get far by going the easy way. Realize your error was you immediately shove your hand to the rest of the dough before it's overmixed. Baka, no! And you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck and immediately crushed by it. Oh my god. Oh. Battle is over. I can't be. Oh my god, I just fucked up my hand. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. No. Wouldn't be fair to compare on account of Baka's injury. Oh, I suppose you could at least tell us what you prepared. Isn't the sweetest? I skipped straight to dessert. White chocolate dome, you find a wide array of delights. Interesting. I wouldn't ask Baka to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot sauce might be touchy difficult. Lending me a strong hand. Colonel Sanders put the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden underneath. Inside you find delicate fried cheese crocheted on top of a slice of honeycomb. Oh, honeycomb's so good. Ice cream 2 ways tender Under nougat and purple blueberry gelée. Colonel Sanders seemed intrigued but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? As he places his soft, cover finger to his lips, Ashley leans and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. The rage turns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyes to catch fire, turn to Ashley fall off your face, which means people have a hard time understanding you. Oh god. Colonel Sanders, he's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married, and he would even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating glass, but from that run-in with the mixer and the small fire. You should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. What's that mean? I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight I didn't know. People would see my delicate ribbon and tie and my well-kept beard and assume I got it all together, which is true now, but it wasn't always like that. Not like this guy could really use a hug. I was resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, and money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. You can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone into something better. My dream is pure, and it is honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit will be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! This is your moment grows intimate, entered by threatening, shadowy presence. Oh my fucking god. Another spork monster. Gorko, the spork monster. Is here to fight a hero. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko. I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin. I'm Gorko. I'm here to avenge them. You stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks and is already on the same page as you. It's just that you beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think I have much of a chance. You have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think that Ibaka is saying, can we just be friends? Life is too short for making enemies. I suppose we don't really need to fight. I've got all these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you'd like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes you. Come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! That's a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth, and he devours it with one gulp. Delicious. You're so much nicer than the two evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stand here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at the school. One day, some mean kids with a magical spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and you shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would like to cheat through the sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be here. So they both like to rhyme. Like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Baka. Yes, there are. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Back to my hideaway and we can discuss a personal invite. Ooh. Besides Sanders' home surrounded by his things. Ooh. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. But there's something, it's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. Not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Perks up. Oops. It's meant to pair something spicy with something crispy. Both? Perhaps? Now you've gotten right where you wanted. You should figure no creation to it. Keep it a secret, just so you. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with the Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux Hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy coleslaw. Ooh. Still a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have some runs so I can admire its taste later. Get back on this moment. However, I'm gonna make more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. No snooping. Various items move closer up. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on it, oh, okay. Adorable little baby boy. Is that supposed to be him? Why does he have a mustache? As a child. That's a drumstick? Interesting. Probably the same type of person who'd make their own face or logo of a company they founded, am I right? Porter appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? He's ready to discover one of his secret herbs and spices. One of the framed photos shows an old man, looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They both fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. But they don't. Literally, no they don't. There's a short inscription. My friend Pete. There's a secret recipe. And chicken be prepared sashimi style. Take a closer look at the large urn sitting nearby the pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Okay, bungo cat shady, bungo. Look at this chicken. Notice every realistic stuffed chicken sitting on every corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't realistic, it's real. Oh my god, he has a taxidermy chicken. Can we get a taxidermy chicken? Shady, I want a taxidermy chicken. It must have been important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive? So note clipped to the foot reads, "The true state of the bird, the great state of Kentucky." Gaze at the window across the vast range, not beyond, but it's very pretty. The ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading into the world on a quest to avenge my death? I never even heard your name. Why would I avenge you? I can just tell you my name right now. Can you see him in the middle of something? Open the window and crack, and the ghost slipped out in the breeze. He's just like there. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. On further inspections, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually spun of silver. Fuck, his hair is silver. Scented candle, you pick it up to try to identify the smell. How to? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? There really do be things like that though, like high key. It's kind of funny. Summer of 69? No, it's one of the secret ingredients. It's tap on an item to discover one. That's the only thing I can do. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging in it. Try it on. It's too big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. Here's of a deep hug breathing in a scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Aww. Before you look any further, you hear the Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan this out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! Forgot to take it off. Ooh. Ooh. I think I've developed feelings for you. Oh. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dream. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door, but the thought of leaving the Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough leaves you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Baka? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. Yes! I think you're right. We should take things slow. Talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Dream sequence! Oh my lord. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. What a nice little cabin home. Cute. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? The time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Think about the new secret you learned. Some jurisdictions isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are met when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast with you, and your mouth waters with the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Ooh! Biscuits. Toasted biscuits with a piece of chicken. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you like to say we're a perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could it be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Matter. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. The right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner, could you be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion, confused by your feelings, on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and go home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for nobody. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something might have happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that you returned, you're fine. We finally speed you up on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been parted up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. He was just interested in spending some one-on time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends. But things quickly spiraled out of control. Did you say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking picture cover? I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give me a tell the whole story, however, bottled up the details of your own night is too much to bear. I went on a date too, back to the Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, just emotional connection. Wowzers. Aw, thanks, Miriam. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop. Though he himself might not quite grasp that fact, because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles with a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There's a horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare to pick on such a gentle, beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Baka, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. Clench your fish, but the injury from yesterday's mixer makes you wince in pain. Oh no. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. May as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrived just as you appear. Things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person who seems that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for our final days of school? Baka, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure we'll be back to fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? What about the flavor of my delicate warm gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. It's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Baka. I am more capable enough than just become myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of food. I'll see you inside, Baka. Annoyed by the Colonel Sanders' ability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad and get some distance. I mean, I think he can tell. He's just trying to be polite. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book, the like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. I don't really believe in all that magic stuff. A grimoire, like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend such time decorating a magic book if it really weren't so powerful? I think one surefire way to find out. Open the page and cover with arcane warning. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edge of the page. I could use the spell here. It says that it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it could help me focus better on upcoming final exam. It's way too dramatic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else, not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you. It's a pretty good excuse to try it out. Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea. Put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice and makes a quick announcement. I want you all to know I'm feeling something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, excuse me, no squinches opening this really quickly. Snack! You reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester. You forgot to turn in. Spriggles immediately goes for it, gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken raw hide. Sorry for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like ungraded work. My Baka, you were studying something with cinnamon. I've been sitting on lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. It actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Baka, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before we go any further, Miriam's love drama spills all over the class. She was interrupted by words. Oh no. I told you to save it for after class. Oh. I told you I wanted to be thrown from... I think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger. Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language and mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan. J&J forever! Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make a great date. Ooh. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Oh. Clank begins to shudder as he pours out the gaps of his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a deep-fried sneaker, considering himself as... Oh... Okay. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly pulls out of the classroom to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. I think like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Yeah, oh god. Well, that was unfortunate. We mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam, trademark, exclamation point. I'm still working on the title, but I think I can get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Aw, hey Miriam, are you okay? I'm okay. I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everybody? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if there's a source of her frustration as such a silly boy. I know you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise his final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Hell yeah, carpool people. Miriam brightens up and imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs. But she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. He's not going to saddle up with Colonel Sanders' saddle and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a big ranch big enough for the both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you might meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. Yeah, fuck it up, Miriam. Fuck 'em up. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. I bet that dog professor is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend time for you today. You decided to head into the arena and practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. and a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man-man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipe you've been working on. Baka's famous chicken pot pie. Ooh, that sounds so good. I love chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session was interrupted by Colonel Sanders with the leaves coming down. How romantic. Baka, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station, picturing victory. Pot pie has begun to bake. The smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious. You happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let the Colonel Sanders get to your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but the decision gets hard to stick when the timer goes off behind you. That's up to your practice dish. Haha, okay, you got me, Doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose could smell a pot pie from 400 yards. It's oddly specific distance. Yeah, but you expect something less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. And an all butter crust. Ooh. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? I could smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. It'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Moment of truth. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. That's the best the best pot pie I've ever tasted. Always loved country cooking, but I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkle lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the final cook-off of a lifetime. Feel that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll pull you over the edge of victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely preparing for to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room is starting at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. My lord. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients to an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, best baster blaster. Van Van flexes his pectorials as he chops up an open sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Oh my lord. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with a lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clink gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clink learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as it was foretold. You mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van Van quickly unplugged planks and rolls them out the door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her cast book spelled out. She's going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got the book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's most certain evil magic? I'm gonna do the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Exactly. That's how you win. Being legit. I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders, seeing that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and it gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Hell yeah. I believe in you, Baka. Woo! Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Baka, since you were little kids because I'm your best friend forever. You Turned to notice that Miriam was at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know you lied, but the ingredient was made up, and wherever the world she got the eye knew from, what the fuck? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. Why did she do that? The watery noodles begin to whirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It's I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had a day off, but you might have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Are you in the middle of cooking competition? I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve. I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to, crisscrossing magical items accidentally summoned me. Yeah, you guessed this sorta. Veer, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles into the pot of salted water? I'd love to. This is ridiculous. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup, back in the old country. You feel Spork Monster when they have to tell a very long and involved story. You know, I don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition. I understand. It's kind of like what that time in monster school, I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you tossed a stare at Steve and makes him take a hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered through this setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep within yourself. I can do it. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Exactly. Your hair turns to mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been prepared for their entire lives. Yes, Baka, you're the chosen one. You will avenge me. Power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You're interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing for this their entire lives. I will show the world my cookery. Begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. Know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you're powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Don't worry, dear Bach, you may have suffered some setbacks, but it is not all lost. Impressed by your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. Yes, I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been kicking on your feet and rolling with the punches. Bongo catch shaded. Bongo, 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 bongo. Bongo, 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 bongo. Bongo with the metal music. He steps into your station and sends right behind you. Ooh, let's go. I'm here to help. You managed to make mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you go. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes upon. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! And with time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. We're missing some students. Hop and clank. From off the screen, you hear pure innocent giggle that coming from one student. I'm flying. I don't think it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess. Did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? Oh my god. I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how we didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. Oh my lord. You kids and your pranks. I must say, that's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature burn beep or other onomatopoeia, but there is none. Somehow, you must have gotten unplugged, I guess. Figure out how to do that later. Oh no. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. So it's been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after 3 days of hard work, time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My world is so delicious. Is that teeny weeny Naruto Maki? I spy afloat on this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef's my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just a tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like to taste? Oh, come on, I'm the only one of those dogs who doesn't floss. Even I have really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. In a flash, the entire meal was devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+, rarely do I taste a dish with such love poured into it as yours. Aww. Miriam was overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you for helping me believe in myself. Van Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg and custard and an axe chum or chichin chopped with caviar. Honestly, as a seafood person, I would eat that. Did you skewer one type of urchin Did you skewer one type of urchin with the spines of a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close to account of all the spite. He begins to paw it erratically, causing the cluster to slosh around. Ooh, please be gentle with my cuisine. Arr. Finally, Sprinkles goes in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ow, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to this thing. I can't eat this. He's poking my tongue. This clothing. Sudden turn to events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it more difficult to eat? Rejected. Van Van does not go gentle into the good night. Disqualified for glamour? I don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure this swollen tongue for another minute, Sprinkles graciously laps a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Makes sense. Next student, Ashley. Time to set up. Now to describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight with light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by a sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd like you to please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school. Got toast in your ears or something, Baka? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it. And I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having to an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I could go to the College of Eating. School for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insist, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley as she finally cannot keep her two-faced team up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice like everyone else. Oh, this isn't the last you've heard of me either. If the class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese became something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I do not have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drumroll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you gave me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so perfectly delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everybody passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everybody gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend into this reality, into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu. The new menu item is so impressive, even Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit you are indeed an excellent chef. Oh, they're both crying. Sprinkles declares that you have passed, everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year, quote unquote, is completed and everyone's graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has completely been redecorated in order to serve the set of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive, high-tech cooking arena, this humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house. Let's go! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, or a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. Aw, they changed their outfits. She looks so cute now. For a moment, you actually believed them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school bylaws. Was never actually a ghost. It was a treat to get you to finally notice me. Oh. Now that everyone's together, this spork monster who's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the spork monster is no more from here on out. I prefer everyone just referring by my new name, Party Monster. Everyone tries to finish. Spooner tries to figure out how to save. Everyone's too wrapped up by talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Aw, look at her fit! Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. You know she's gonna do great. She's so cute. Red carpet rolls out across the floor from the bathroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could demand such an entrance? It's Pop! He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown. Welcome back, Pop! I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. Got a newbie to the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of Chancellor of the such and such. Okay. The music at the school is interrupted by the sound of sparking electrical whizzing. Clank, who has arrived at late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. He's doing a little talking thing. I'm Clank, and I'm not from this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet and another dimension. What the fuck? What the fuck? I actually feel like I knew that this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously, I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. I'm blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in this regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens and Clink disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Oh, he's literally just like in the same looking fit. Just like the first day you met him, he's become prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them buckets of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. Oh, I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts their delicious chicken for dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Baka, what are you doing, sitting all alone? You know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? I don't know. Spicy musk, tidy goatee, degree from the University of Cookie School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It's truly my lucky day. You dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be glad to spend together with you, Baka. Houseby, we'll be work together, and play together. Stops dead in his tracks. Work together. Well, it's something I'll just need to do by myself. Or who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? I found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? A life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll in a pastry school. Oh my dear Baka, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. Yeah! I successfully romanced Colonel Sanders! Yay!